So you were born on March 21st. Well, let me tell you, that's not just any old day on the calendar. It's a day buzzing with pure, trailblazing energy. And today, we're going to dive deep and decode the entire personality blueprint for this incredibly unique birthday. Right out of the gate, we've got this core archetype, the fearless pioneer. I mean, that title says so much, doesn't it? It just screams courage, blazing new trails, and having a spirit that is absolutely not afraid to be the first one to step into the unknown. This is the bedrock of who you are. So, where does all this fearless energy actually come from? To really get to the heart of the March 21st personality, we have to go right back to the very, very beginning, the true spark of the entire zodiac. Now, if you're born on March 21st, you're an Aries. But, and this is a big but, you're not just any Aries. You're the very first degree of the very first sign. Think about that. It's the most potent, most unfiltered expression of Aries energy there is. It's pure, raw life force, all about courage, and that powerful, undeniable drive to just begin. And just to add a massive dose of fuel to that fire, your ruling planet is Mars. Mars is basically the engine of the zodiac. It's all about action, raw energy, and passion. So what you have is this incredible combo, the sign of brand new beginnings, powered by the planet of pure, unfiltered action. Wow. What this all boils down to is that being born on March 21st, which is often the first day of spring, makes you the absolute, purest expression of let's go energy in the entire zodiac. You are literally the spark that starts the fire. You're the one leaping into action while everyone else is still thinking about it. But, astrology is only one part of the story. To really get the full picture, your complete cosmic blueprint, we've got to bring in another powerful tool, numerology. This adds a whole other fascinating layer to who you are. When we break down the date itself, March 21st, well, 2 plus 1 gives us a very special number, 3. So what happens when we mix the energy of the number 3 with that fiery Aries spirit? Oh, the number 3 is all about that vibrant, expressive energy. We're talking creativity, communication, and just pure joy. It's the energy of an artist, a performer, someone who loves to connect with people and share ideas with a ton of enthusiasm and natural charisma. So when you put these two forces together, you get something really special. You take that bold, I'll-go-first energy of a pure Aries, and you fuse it with the charming, creative voice of the number 3. The result? A natural-born leader who doesn't just act, but also knows how to inspire everyone around them. Now, all this incredible energy, it's like a superpower, right? And, every superpower has its strengths and its challenges. They're really two sides of the same powerful coin. So let's get real for a second and take an honest look at both. And what's so fascinating here is that these aren't separate traits. Your greatest strength is also the source of your biggest challenge. That confidence that makes you a magnetic leader, well, if it's unchecked, it can become impulsiveness. That fiery passion that fuels your creativity can also flare up as a short temper or impatience when things don't move fast enough for you. And that amazing ability to start new things, sometimes it means you get bored before you reach the finish line. It's all about balance. This brings us to the ultimate life lesson for anyone born on this day. The key, the real work, is to learn how to channel all of that raw, explosive energy with focus and discipline. Think of it like turning a wildfire into a finely tuned engine that can really go the distance. Okay, let's shift gears a little. How does this dynamic, pioneering personality navigate the really personal world of love and relationships? What is the heart of a pioneer really looking for in a partner? Well, first things first, a March 21st person needs freedom. They just can't feel caged in. It's a total non-negotiable. They thrive on excitement and spontaneity, and they need a partner who can not only keep up, but who has their own independent fire. And because they're so direct, you can forget about playing games. They need that same raw honesty right back at them. But here's the real secret to relationship success for a March 21st person. That initial spark, the passion, the chase, that stuff is easy for you. It comes naturally. But true, lasting love, that requires consistency. The real reward comes from nurturing that connection long after that first big, exciting spark. All right, let's take all this energy and see how it plays out in the world of work. We're talking career, ambition, and even your finances. It's probably no surprise to you that you were built to lead, not to follow. Careers that give you autonomy, that are full of action, and that offer new challenges are where you're really going to come alive. Entrepreneurship is practically written in your DNA. But also think about high-energy fields like sales, media, professional sports, or any industry that's driven by innovation. That's where you'll shine. When it comes to money, that boldness can be your greatest asset or your biggest liability. So here's a simple path to make it work for you. First, acknowledge your boldness. Embrace it. You're a natural risk taker. But second, and this is the most important part, add strategy. You have to balance that impulsive spending with some real long-term planning. Once you do that, you can use your powerful drive to build lasting wealth.
So we've looked at the stars, the numbers, the heart, the ambition. What does this all add up to? Let's distill it all down to one final insight, your ultimate purpose.
This quote really says it all. You are not here to maintain the status quo. You are the spark of the Zodiac. You're the one with the courage and the drive to actually begin what other people can only dream about. Let that sink in for a minute. Ultimately, your life's mission is to be an initiator. Your purpose is to lead from the front, to launch new things, and to infuse the world with your unique brand of courage and passionate energy, turning those bold ideas into a reality. And that's our blueprint for the March 21st Pioneer. If this really hit home for you and you'd like to go even deeper, you can request a personalized full reading based on your specific birth date. Just use the link you'll find in the description or bio. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this explainer, please go ahead and like, subscribe, and definitely share it with any of those fearless pioneers you know.